How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Starfield, where we are getting to the end of the Crimson Fleet run, where we have officially joined them, turned our backs on UC security, and are about to go and just rough them up. Essentially, we're going to drop to 3 points. We're going to make sure that the big guns are done, and then we're going to use those guns to drop the shield so we can board onto the, I can't remember what its name is, the big ship, and we're going to clear it out. So it's going to get real spicy, real exciting, because should be lots of like, how could you do this? And we're like, I don't know, you didn't pay me enough. And then we're gonna pile drive straight for like the main quest. I'm gonna pretty much be homing in on that for the rest of the game because frankly I'm just not as interested in a lot of the other side stuff. I maybe will go back in my own time eventually and finish out some more of the game's content, just see, but I mean, besides the main quest and maybe some side quests that come across, I think I'm ready just to see how this all ends. So yeah, otherwise, I've really been happy with the way that this has been playing and just really been enjoying myself in general. So let's go ahead and kick off the future of the Crimson Fleet as a main staple power in the galaxy. So without further ado, let's get started.
Beta battery is down. This jet must have knocked something loose. Buy me some time to do a remote fix, will ya? Hey, need a hand over here? Or are you gonna hog?
Enemy has lost their grab drive. Got their engines. They won't be getting away from us.
Remote repair complete. Beta back online. Oh, and that's why they call me Jazz.
All right. Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
Piece of cake. Really super easy. Again, I don't know, I made a pretty strong ship. Apparently it works really good.
Oh, whoa, got room for a third at the party? Who the hell do you think's doing all the heavy? All right, I've got a connection. Battery alpha online.
So easy. Literally, so easy.
Don't worry, Lon. Your share will more than make up for the...
They're taking down their engines.
Step away from that battery.
God, so easy.
Hang on a sec. Dell, reading multiple contacts here. And one very pissed off flagship.
All right, this is it. All ships fall back! Defend the key!
Yo. Alright, here we go. Big battle time. Let's see how they pull off a big space battle. I'm gonna guess it's not gonna be spectacular, but again, not helped by the fact that I literally have made apparently like a super star destroyer of a ship. Because these guns are just ridiculous. They kill things before I even have a chance to target them.
Contacts incoming.
Here we go. There she is.
Crimson Fleet. This is Commander Ikande of the UC Vigilance. Surrender and prepare to be boarded. You heard him. She steps here for a visit. All ships, show them how we do things around here.
Yes! Your shields are down.
Target has lost shield. They're vulnerable. We've wrecked their engines.
Come on. Defensive batteries are ready to unleash. Watch it. Additional enemy contacts jumping in.
Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot. Go on, get those shields back up.
Repair team to engines. Grab in critical condition.
Enemy's -1 grab drive.
Wonder what my crew thinks about this.
More ships
And the
coming in.
grab drive.
God, there's so many.
We've taken out their grab drive.
Target's grab drive is offline. Nice work. Nice. They just lost their grab drive. Shields are down. We got them, Captain.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, take the shot.
Locking onto the Vigilance now. Come on. Locked in. Firing.
There they go. Oh, there's so much.
Shields are down. Hit it with
Everything you got.
Unlikely.
I hope they didn't need that grab drive.
I think we're just gonna kill it, actually. I thought we were gonna board it. Take it down, lads.
Enemy engines down,
Board that
Captain.
ship
They are
immediately.
easy prey.
The Vigilance is ours, fleet. I want her intact.
Yeah.
Docking clamps engaged.
Yeah, I like that. I want it intact. That's true. Now, this should be the flagship of the Crimson Fleet. How insane would that be? This ship's freaking nuts.
Pressure normalized, and we're docked.
Oh yeah, I have this. I gotta try this out. Oh my gosh, this gun. It just evaporated her.
Secondary generators have failed. Switching to aux power.
Is that just because they're low level or what? Holy cow.
You're not leaving it.
Oh, am I? No, this turret's genuinely hurt. Ow. The spread makes this like the worst sniper ever. But when it hits great. Oh, this is where the interrogation room was. Makes sense it was in the brig. Hey everybody, guess what? We are here to take you guys back. Unlock all cells. Hey guys.
Let's get on with it.
Ow. Oh no. Oh. Well, burn damage got me there. I kind of like it. I like the snappy, like the combats are quick. Oh gosh, all the way back here? Gosh darn it. All right, well. Let's try not to die this time. What the? Oh, fetch me. I said they're talking about not dying while I'm literally standing right next to someone who's trying to kill me. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Let's just take a chill pill for a second. I need to forget, I forget that like I put the healing on slow, so I have to like actually be careful, which I love, but also like, yeesh. Someone's got a, like a Tesla coil gun there. What the heck is that? Okay, let me through. Please. Let me past. Gosh darn it. Come on, talk to me.
Well, that's that. This little beauty isn't jumping anywhere now. What would you do without me?
Let's see. Well, without you, I'd probably have a lot less people shooting at me.
Oh, back up there a second. I seem to remember you approaching me about joining the Crimson Fleet. You didn't think it was gonna be easy, did you?
Oh, no.
All right, enough of this bullshit. Go on ahead and give Ikande my regards. I bet he can't wait to see you.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't even know. Maybe you do. Maybe she suspected. Let's see. Oh, that was turret control, which, well, I blew them all up, so.
Over here. Hurry.
What's up, man?
Hey, there you are. This is a far cry from enforcing debts in Sidonia, am I right?
That's fair. Good to see you alive and well, Adler.
Damn right, it's good to see me. I'm about to hook your sorry ass up a second time.
Oh, yeah?
So, section ahead's a bit tricky. Com chatter says SysDef's about to hit us with a squad of heavily armed troops. I've hacked all their bots and turrets to give us some backup, or if you want to move fast, I can find you a way around instead. How you want to play this?
No, we have to clear out the ship at any time. I'll take all the backup you got.
No problem. You just focus on the door at the end of the hall. I'll keep everything else locked down.
All right. Cleaning time.
Primary weapons offline.
What the hell?
Oh. Yeah, they were gonna ambush me, I get you. See how mean it is? I could literally peek through walls. They have no idea how or why. I just can. Oh no, got a grenade! He looked like he threw his gun as he died. Like, oh no! Ugh. Peekaboo! Hello.
There you are. Took care of the mess around here for you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, pretty good, too. Been a while since I was dropped into the middle of a firefight.
Hey, Estelle. Look on the looks of things, you haven't lost your touch.
Yeah, well, spend as long on Neon as I have, and you learn that using a gun is the most effective way to get what you want.
Yeah, fair.
You better run along. I'm sure they'll send a few goons through here eventually. We'll handle them for you.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I do like this parade of all of our old contacts and friends. I feel like it would be much more boring to attack the key. Got a good amount of rounds in it. I want to use it in the finale, which we're getting close to.
All hands, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
If they're not gonna fight, I'll let them run. I'm guessing he's trying to set the ship to self-destruct. Make sure the ship doesn't fall into our hands. It's giving me med packs. That's a good sign. Yeah, elevator there. Hello, Commander.
You realize that there is no way I'm going to allow the Vigilance to fall into the hands of the Crimson Fleet.
I understand.
Why are you even bothering to talk? We should drop this asshole right now.
Sorry, Lieutenant Toft.
Lower your weapon, Jillian.
Are you out of your mind? Why?
It would be pointless.
It's
I have
over.
activated the Vigilance's self-destruct. It won't be long before this ship and everyone who remains aboard are going to be incinerated.
You're stalling for time.
I am not doing anything. You think I am the one causing this to happen? The destruction of this vessel and the deaths of everyone aboard falls on your shoulders. Whatever caused you to side with these lawless pirates, I hope it was worth it.
It would be. It's very like. These answers are all kind of dumb, but honestly, the best one, being good, just didn't seem like much fun.
Fun? Is gambling with people's lives some kind of game to you?
It is to you.
I did not expect such a callous reason as your motivation, but I clearly misjudged you when I approved your addition to the team.
Oh yeah.
In light of what's about to happen to us, I suppose it doesn't matter.
Let's see. Cancel the self-destruct.
And why would I do that?
Let's see if I can pull this off. We've closed access to the shuttles. This will be a lot more costly than you think.
You're lying.
Alright, that didn't work. You make me a better martyr than Crix?
You may be right. Someday. I admit.
Oh, shut off the self-destruct or I'll make you. What will killing us solve? Dogado has the legacy.
When you put it that way, it does seem hopeless.
I like how I got an extra one.
You win. I've cancelled.
Yes!
You won't have any resistance from myself or Lieutenant Toft.
Thank you. You guys will make great ransoms. I'll promise they don't rough you up too bad.
I lost some good friends today, so no tricks. Fall out of line, I put one in your head.
I don't care about my life. I just want assurances that my crew will be spared.
You're breaking my heart.
Oh yeah, you're real tough with unarmed prisoners, Mora.
Jillian, please. This is not the time or the place.
It's true. Just.
Yeah, listen to your boss, Jillian, and keep your mouth shut. Now move, both of you, now.
Yeah, I imagine she's busy. I feel bad. I was getting along with her. Oh, requires the key. I guess he's got it, so we'll be sure to get that. All this good stuff. Oh, whoop, didn't mean to leave. Oh, that's cool. This is the full bridge. Okay, didn't mean to leave, but I'm glad I came through here. Can I? Can I fly this? Okay, a save, just in case I mess this up. But... ah, darn it! Darn it all! That would have been cool. Oh well. Makes sense. It's sad, but it makes sense. Can you imagine? I just fly off with the Vigilance. Alright, well, that was worth it. I was wondering if there's any like special things up here, but I guess you could wander in here anytime you want, so it wouldn't make sense for them to have anything critically cool. Defense robot. Alright. I'm guessing we're just going. We're heading out. All in a day's work. It's so quiet now. Alright, well, let's go see a Delgado and go have a little party. Because not only do we have, like, the key, we have the Vigilance. Oh my gosh.
Sad to see you go.
Oh, I'm sure they're heartbroken. Absolutely just gutted. Where on earth is the key? There it is. Think I would not lose track of it in space. Here we go.
Holy shit, man, we did it! We planted a flag on the goddamn Vigilance.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see those stiff rats jumping off the ship?
I chased a few down. Can't let the captains have all the fun.
Speaking of which, good work, Rook. You killed it out there.
They're talking to me or that guy? I don't know. She was looking at him, so I'm gonna assume it's him.
That's one hell of a souvenir you got there, pirate.
I figured we can use it for target practice.
What about the rest of
the
you?
robot.
Come back with any spoils?
Picked up some creds myself.
I think I got, somebody's toothbrush.
Nice.
Ah, why would you take that?
We can use it to scrub the toilet.
You guys are sick. I love it. Hey, everybody.
Yeah!
Even you're here.
Legacy! Yeah! And for the fleet!
Yeah!
You son of a bitch, you did it! You actually pulled it off.
Yep.
Didn't I tell you, Dale? I told you there was something different about this Rook.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, Nave. You're so full of shit.
What? I just call it like I see it, Jazz.
Yeah, sure. I seem to remember your rant about that lousy Rook and how you were gonna off that loser and take their ship.
Uh-huh.
No? Shut up, Jazz.
Both of you, cut the crap and let me talk. All right, look. I'm terrible at this crap, so I'm going to spare all of us the stupid speeches and make this short.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
When I took over around here, things were looking grim. We were hanging on by a thread. The only thing that kept the fleet intact was the promise that I'd find Crix's legacy and put us back on top. At the time, I was full of shit. I didn't know how the hell I was gonna make that happen. And as the years passed, my words started to wear.
We lost a lot of good people because they thought Dale was chasing ghosts.
She's right. That thread I was talking about, it frayed.
Yeah, it kind of felt like it even at the beginning
When you found
too.
that recording on Suvorov, the hunt reignited. You gave us the courage we needed to hold fast. Now that his legacy is where it belongs, we can become the pirates Crix always meant us to be. Thanks to you.
Took all of us to working together as a crew to make it happen. It's true. It couldn't have been any one of us.
Oh yeah? Well, since you think everyone around here helps so much, I'll just give them all a piece of your cut.
Dibs on the comm spike.
Oh, that's
You
not
would
coming
go
off
for
my
that
ship.
Garbage. Me? I only want the cash.
All right, let's get down to business. You want your money, and you're going to get it. A lot of it.
As long as everyone gets their fair share.
The hell with that. Haven't you learned anything? Demand the largest cut.
That's a good way to get
No,
cutthroat.
spread the wealth.
Yep.
I'll take a bigger share.
Spread the wealth. And no, it makes sense. That's how pirate crews actually work.
Let's get this done. Before you head out and get drunk at the Nova, I want you to remember one thing. The fleet always comes first. There are still jobs to run, things to steal, and places to wreck. So celebrate, get wasted, then get back out there and make us some money.
I got 250,000. That actually is a lot. Okay, but that's the thing. Real pirate fleets actually did this. Like if you're on a pirate ship, the typical system was that everyone got an equal cut. The captain got 2 cuts. So the captain only got double what everyone else would get. Everything else was spread perfectly even across the crew. And the only reason the captain got a double cut was because it was his responsibility to take care of everything. And he also got the ship. So they would land. People say, like, let's break up the crew. He'd keep the ship. Maybe core people who wanted to stick around. Everyone else could just leave whenever they wanted. It was a really, really fair system. Probably more fair than most other systems, but yeah, you know, you had people were taking on a lot of risk being a part of the crew, and so you can't just hold them there.
It was you who changed the fleet. Even if we didn't find the legacy, our future was secure the moment you took the oath.
With the legacy, should we expand our forces beyond the key?
Already thinking ahead, huh? I like it. I won't lie. The idea of a pirate collective to rival the other systems sounds pretty good to me. But we'll save the expansion talk until after we get a full account of the war we just fought. I will say this, though. We have the Vigilance as our flagship now, so our armies are more mobile than ever.
Oh, that's true.
I will always appreciate what you have done for the fleet. Now get back out there. There's credits to take.
That's true. I need help on my ship, by the
Now
way.
that we've got the legacy, I might work on a few personal projects.
Any thoughts what you'll do with the Vigilance?
Oh, I have tons of thoughts. Forget the legacy. That's my prize.
I want to pry that thing open right now and start tinkering.
I'm kind of scared of what she
But
could do with
Delgado
it.
might want to keep it intact to use as a warship. I told him if I break it, I'll just build him a new one. It's not like we don't have the money.
There. Mind helping me with my ship? I need repairs.
I'd love to take your money, but
Oh.
your ship's in perfect
It must have just
condition.
auto-fixed it for me.
Take care of your ship, she'll take care of you.
All right, well, we got everybody.
Nice to be back on the key for a bit.
Yeah, looks like everyone's here. All right, sweet. Now, what's my mission target taking me to now? Okay, yeah, we're just done. So now, I imagine I could do another thing where, like, if I do more pirate missions, I could probably climb up. Maybe I could succeed Delgado. I'll explore that probably on my own time. But for now, it's time for us to... Well, we gotta do that in 3 days. So maybe that's what we'll round off today's episode with, will be the funeral service. But for now, I will probably go to do this. All right, so along this main quest, this is where we're talking to the keeper, like the religious guy that one of the Constellation people recommended we go talk to, see if they have any ideas of what we're facing. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. Real change of gears after literally massacring all the systems deaf people. But yeah, now we're ready to get going.
Nice ride.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think the ship's great, but it also looks awful. Here we go.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
Yeah, well, we need to talk to you about Unity.
Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other, even as our universe
like, deflect.
More complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's disturbing. What great secrets are we gonna find in the great weird church? Maybe they believe in the cosmic serpent too? I wonder if we ever get to learn more about them. Like, is that a faction you can join? I haven't seen any hint that you can. They just shoot on sight whenever we run into them. Oh, they're already in here. Nope, not that. Stupid game, stupid loading screens. I'll just casually sit here in my spacesuit.
Oh, now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Remember how the city was nuked and set on fire a few days ago? We were attacked by a group called the Starborn.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems?
I wonder if
There have always been mysteries.
What if
that
this
seem
church
to
was
defy
started
our
by the
understanding of
Starborn to keep an
universe.
eye on things?
Beyond rational thought, we enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
I know it's a stretch, but I hope you can help us.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Sounds like the Constellation stuff. Maybe this pilgrim was a Starborn.
I'm not sure if he was, but if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible.
Let's hear the story then. There must be more to it.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth.
Okay.
Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave.
What was that? Oh, that's me being, like, hungry. I don't know why I sounded so pained. Infinite addendum. That's an odd saying. It's very specific.
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Okay. Talking to the House of Varun seems like if you've already talked to them, why send me?
Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the
Okay,
truth.
so I was just asking if I could talk to them, but yeah, I'll go talk
The
to them.
Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships.
Okay.
I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
That could be very useful.
The Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Gotcha. I'll take care of this from here then. It is interesting though, if you look at this, these look like the artifact rings that we find in the temples. So, there could be something to that. Among the grab jumps. That's cute. Alright, you probably wouldn't mind if I just go talk to one of your prisoners, right? Good, good, good. Glad to know that you're also understanding and trusting.
Something to report?
Nope, something to talk to. Hello.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
That is the single loneliest statement I've ever heard.
Jokes. You come to hear about Varun. Like the guards. Like the Keeper. The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more. No less.
Okay. I admire your conviction.
The knowledge of the Great Serpent sweeps away all concern. There is only his inevitable return, and those he will spare. Nothing else. You wish to speak of the Keeper's pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you will leave.
Okay.
Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet.
Sounds like a Starborn. It keeps coming back over and over again.
4 battles, Jinan. The unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy.
So 4 120.
And delivers the killing blow. That is all.
I need to know the meaning of the word unity.
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
I think I understand.
Then we are done. Leave me.
So 4 120. I wonder if these are coordinates. Like these stories put together give you a coordinate system that might work, or maybe a date. Hello. I think I've run into you before.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
I'm looking for something called unity, and no, not some vague concept of the word.
Did Keeper Aquilus send you? Oh boy. Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures.
Right.
But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
Alright. You've talked about this with Keeper Aquilus before.
Yeah, I mean, he's always going on about trying to bring people of all beliefs together. Really wants there to be some shared story or origin.
Okay, so he's fishing.
Look, I like the Keeper, but belief is the problem, okay? We don't need a shared narrative or theology. We need to help each other in practical terms.
Okay, so he's like, it's like almost like a really boiled down and almost non-theological, what's it called? Humanitarian, not humanitarian. It's, who are the people that ring the bells for Christmas and try and raise money? Oh gosh, darn it. It's been a while. Salvation Army. It's like a Salvation Army, but they've almost completely removed religion from the system. Let's hear it.
A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter.
Gotcha.
So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
Maybe there's a message hidden in what he was saying.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
So 52, because that's how many weeks are in a year, and 2. Can you tell me anything else about what unity, like what it means to you?
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning.
Ah, thank you. Give me a lot to think about.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
So 4, 120, 52, 2. Now, if I go back and that Keeper guy's vanished and my friend is dead, I'm gonna be just so... it's gonna be just drilled. I thought we were going to do the funeral today, but I don't think that's actually going to happen. I think we're going to be ending with this mystery and figuring out where we're going after this. Especially at the pace that the time passes so slowly and I get so much done. Like, I might not do the funeral until we've finished a few more missions. Yeah, where's my friend, huh? Did you eat him?
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
Numbers. Yeah. The Valoon Zealot, she said that the Jinan fought them 4 times over 120 days.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. What else did you learn?
And then the second and 2.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system.
Okay.
Was there anything else?
In your story, the Pilgrim contemplates infinitum addendum. That must mean something.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system.
Add to infinity.
Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system?
Infinity.
Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Infinite addendum, IA, indum. Is that a name of a star system? Next planet I find, I name Dum Dum.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity.
Okay.
Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives on our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
I feel like the game's trying to be deep here. I don't think it's something sacred. And I don't know that only total conviction will bring us truth. But that's closest, probably. I think we're being tested. That's the best I can think of. It's like, look, it's a puzzle. I think a good example of it is like, if you were maybe this is a good example, an advanced species. The movie Contact does a good interpretation of this, where the idea is that they had an alien species that wanted to reach out to Earth, but they needed to make sure that Earth was prepared.
I understand. So much to ponder.
They needed to make sure that Earth was prepared
to
handle the information they were going to give them. So what they did is they sent back this first like broadcasted like signal that we sent out into space, but they hid like something inside it and on like an alternate wavelength of the frequencies that made a blueprint for a device. So they sent we had to be able to interpret the signal in depth. We then had to take the blueprints that we were given and build the device. And then we had to have the bravery to use the device. And if we accomplished all of those, then it meant we were ready for the first contact with the alien species. And all they would do is give us a bit of like a nudge in the right direction. And so I like that model of this idea that if there isn't so much of a higher power, but like just a more advanced species, the best way to initiate a first contact would be to hide messages in places where eventually, as we advanced enough technologically and philosophy and everything, we would eventually be able to reach a point where we could then interpret it. And once we could interpret it, that was kind of like our gateway to being ready. Star Trek does the same thing, where they said, okay, when a civilization can discover warp travel, which essentially lets them start jumping between stars, they're ready to join the galactic community. Like, they've hit the point where they've just become independent enough that we can communicate with them. Say like, look, you were able to accomplish something great. We're going to give you the tools that we've learned because we're not going to ignore you anymore.
I'm happy to
but we're also not going to try and manipulate you into getting to that point.
But you have to actually ask first.
I think it's a test.
Conviction. Another word for strength. Can the truth not be revealed to the weak? Someone with doubts.
Let's see. Conviction carries the doubtful to the truth. That's true. Because you can't ever be... Like, it would be easy if we just knew 100%. You need a little bit of faith. Not necessarily in anything. Just need the ability to have faith. A good example of how you can have faith and how important faith is. Why would farmers plant seeds in the ground unless they believed they would grow up someday and become food? Why do we invest money in a stock system unless we believe it can grow our finances? Why do we invest in learning, either at a college or a trade school or even just with life experiences?
So much to
it lets us grow.
Sometimes
we have to believe that putting
know where
effort
to
into
start.
something can result in something coming out of it, even if we don't know for a fact if that's what's going to happen or if our life's path is going to take us down the road we think it will.
So that's your intention. Your friends, your companions, all of them will be swept along to the answer by the might of your forward momentum?
As a main character, yes.
I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go. Find your truth.
I like that. Find your truth. I wonder if he's really involved. Like, what if he is a Starborn? There's like that random ship that popped up and just said like, hey, just wanted to tell you good luck. And then we have the Starborn coming and attacking us, the Hunter. What if these are all different Starborn, but they're accomplishing their missions in different ways? And so this guy's like, I'll kind of help you to the answer, but mostly because I'm curious why you're motivated. Like, he's like using, like, giving us a little bit of help as an opportunity to truly try and get an understanding of who we are as an individual and whether he thinks we're ready for the information. Okay, so Unity, go to Indum 2. I want to take a look at where that system is real quick, just see the scaling level, but I think we're going to be done. Oh, that's not too far at all. Indum, level 20. Okay, yeah, we're pretty much ready for that. So I think we're going to end things here for today. We got to finish the Crimson Fleet. It was beautiful. And now we've got the start of Unity, figuring out exactly what this is all going to be about and seeing if we can get a glimpse into like the greater scheme. I think we're probably drawing at least closer to the end. Maybe if we were equating it to Skyrim, this is the part where we've talked to the Blades and now we're going to discover like what the mystery around Alduin was and what a potential plan of fighting him is going to entail. Like essentially what so the next step would be us coming into contact with this game's version of the Parthenox, which is somebody who's maybe a Starborn who's willing to talk to us, who will actually explain things a bit and point us in the direction we need to actually tackle like what the next steps are. So yeah, I think we're getting pretty far along, especially if I'm going to be focusing on it like I've been focusing on Crimson Fleet and Ryujin. I feel like we're going to get to the end in the near future. So I hope you're excited for that. I certainly am. And yeah, there's lots of fun stuff on the horizon. I've already decided what the series that we're going to do after Starfield is. So I hope you're looking forward to that. We'll have a vote after that one's over, but it's a series that's already been started. It had a lot of success. So I'll talk about that later, but I'm very excited to share it all. I'm dehydrated, of course. Thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel. Thank you for being a part and a supporter. It means the world to me. I'm going to do my best to always be worthy of your support and to make content in the best way possible. Thank you. And until next video watching me, I've seen me next. I'll see you there.